what's up? About to check out Candace Owens. I'm bringing that back. About to check out Candace Owens, man. She had an opinion on something about Jay-Z, some things he said involving his family members and them wanting money and being greedy as hell. I got a feeling that my opinion on this is going to make some people related to me upset. But let's check this out, man. And I'm broke, so I won't be talking about money. Let's check this out.
This clip circulating. To be clear, this clip is old, but I think it's something that is worth talking about. It is rapper Jay-Z talking, I think hypothetically, people took it literally, about why he refused to give his cousin a loan for $4,800. Take a listen to Jay-Z being interviewed by Kevin Hart.
You have cousins. You got to go home for Thanksgiving and people are talking to you like Kevin Hart. And you going home for solace. You want family.
You're going home for peace of mind.
You're going home for peace of mind.
And they don't give you that.
Your cousins,
you're not.
Your cousins in your grandma's living room saying, yo, man, I got this. Yo,
that's facts. And mind you, I'm not rich or anything, but like the last few times I've had conversations with people related to me who, mind you, I vividly remember the moment that I decided to be a YouTuber. Right? Because my brother's reaction, I've never had that much support in my life. This nigga in that one moment was hype. It was almost as if he was begging me to do it for years, bro. When I hit him up, because it was directly after I told friends and they laughed me out the room like, you ain't gonna be no YouTuber. And then I told my older brother, he was like, what? Give me the channel right now. Subscribe to it. He went to my mom's room. Go and subscribe to the channel right now. And to my little brother, yo, go subscribe right now. Called all my family members, go subscribe right now. He was going hard. Because from instantly, the moment I said I wanted to do this, he was like, oh, hell yeah. And he pumped it. I remember everyone ignoring him besides my brother and my mother, right? And then after I started gaining a following and started getting some notoriety, then it was, yo, cuz, man, I got this idea for a podcast, man. You know, man, I got this, yo, you can help me, you know, build my thing up, you know, like the opposite of what I did when I ignored your whole grind and your process and you working hard and spending hours. And I remember there was times when it was like funerals and shit and people could have been crying and sad and you was grinding and fucking streaming nonstop and doing videos and we wasn't really supporting you like that. Yeah, nah, come help us build it. We don't want to do it from scratch, right? That shit like was, I want to say aggravating, but it was more just on some, now I have an excuse to not fuck with you. Like, I clearly have one now. Like, are you serious? You could have joined my podcast. You could have helped me film, right? But the first thing you fucking think of is now that I'm somewhat, and I'm not even super successful, but I have some notoriety, how I can help you, how I could be your benefit. I could fucking start a podcast for you. That's how a lot of these people are. So you don't even have to be money necessarily, right? Your relatives, right? I'm not saying this about all family members, right? Not even all mine. I have some really great family members. I'm not going to start naming them. I'm going to let them just fester in it and wonder who the fuck I'm talking about if they're watching. But there's some that was supportive as hell, bro, right? I'm not saying all family members, right? But there's going to be some people, not even family, maybe even friends. Yo, man, maybe you could help me out with mine. Maybe you can help me with mine. Help me with my podcast, my YouTube channel, my. What about, you know, helping me with, yeah, no, I'm too busy. Hey, you want to help me film a music video? I don't got time. Damn, how you got time to have a podcast if you don't even have time to help me film a video? That's it's interesting. But you want my help.
Got this play. I want to, if you just give me, you know what I mean? 4,800, I could make you 2 million. You like, it don't work like that, fam. But you got to explain to him like, life isn't like that. Money isn't free and no one's giving out opportunities. If it sounds too good to be true, it's really, and then he like, oh, you don't believe in my dreams.
So this sparked an online debate, and it's an online debate that keeps coming up. I saw
now it's up to you to believe in theirs when they didn't even believe in yours.
Circulating on Facebook yesterday of, oh my gosh, Jay-Z is a billionaire and he just wouldn't give his cousin $4,800. That's unbelievable. Why wouldn't he give his cousin $4,800?
I wouldn't give somebody $1. I wouldn't give certain people, I'm not talking about cousins necessarily or family necessarily, people. I wouldn't give them caught up. What do you mean?
I want to be clear. I love hearing Jay-Z talk like this. And I have been very clear in the past that I was a huge Jay-Z fan growing up, that I listened to his music because a lot.
Like the fact that people will ask for a $4,800 loan, right, or investment before asking for a job is crazy to me. You see what I mean? They'll ask them to invest in their business to help them do what they, before saying, hey, you killing it. How can I help? Do you need anything? How can I support you? Before even asking that, is let me get 4,800. Help me with my dreams. You don't believe in me? That's crazy.
A lot of it was a blueprint to success. You know, that in many ways, a lot of my thoughts, believe it or not, were mentored by Jay-Z. And then I completely turned against him because I felt like he turned against his own music. He turned against the things that he was saying when he was out there advocating for Democrat causes and trying to convince Black people of their own victimhood. I mean, he was the number one anti-victim if you listen to his music, constantly talking.
He still is. I think that Jay-Z is what they call a Black capitalist. Try not to cough. A Black capitalist. This is somebody who tries to take advantage of Black struggle or Black plight. Notice I did this because some of it's non-existent. But they will use that, fear-mongering, all these other things for capital. Like, I don't know, let's say something happens in the NFL where people are thinking the NFL might be racist. And Jay-Z, for instance, might come through and say, hey, if you work with me, I could give you the Black cosign and say they do care about Black people. Meanwhile, I'm really just lining my pockets and making it a business move and eating off of it. Jay-Z would argue, you don't want me to eat? Not under false pretenses. And like, I'm telling you, but it is what it is. He's a great businessman, but he does a lot of shady stuff like that. But he's not the only one. It's no different from whatever burger restaurant selling Black Lives Matter burgers, which was stupid, just dumb, right? It's just like, in fact, you can't even really blame capitalism because that's just what it is. I don't even hate capitalism. I hate big corporations' shadiness, right? And I also hate consumerism. That's what really is. Yeah, I don't like that. We got to wake up, right? It's like, I always make this comparison. You ever see somebody on the streets and they playing like 3-card Monte or some kind of street game, but you know it's a scam. Do you go over there and smack the table over and kick it? You're like, fraud. Or do you just walk past? These businesses are going to try to get you. They're going to put out Disney movies with Black princesses. Correction. They're going to race swap Disney movies and make the princesses Black. Not because they just think it'll be better, but because they want to get Black ticket sales. And I, for one, am not going to be taken advantage of just to sell tickets, albums, movies, what else? It don't matter. Food, anything. You're not going to use anything that I am to get me to buy it unless I am genuinely interested in the product. I see through some of these marketing strategies like it's like clear. Man, like see-through. I'm right through it. Like, oh, I saw what you did there. You're not going to catch me. But the average person will get caught. It is what it is. I'm keeping it too real on here. My bad. I didn't mean to get that real, right? I might not have been ready for that.
About how he could get ahead. And all he had to do was be the smartest person in the room, you know, advocating for people to understand business. So it's refreshing for me to hear him in this clip because it makes me almost nostalgic for the Jay-Z that I knew and loved growing up, or the Jay-Z.
Yeah, he's absolutely a sellout. He's absolutely a sellout. Bam, I could sit here. I'm telling you, one day I'm going to sit here and do a documentary on him. There's so much stuff I know just from me just being heavy into hip hop, me being in the music industry for years, me still having connections within the music industry. These people be afraid to interview me now. Me saying that out loud is probably going to ruin my chances of doing the interviews. Because they know I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. I'm going to ask that realness, right? But Jay-Z is, he's definitely manipulative. And he will do a lot of things to sell out, bro. That's him. That's always been him. But when I guess you have somebody that does a lot of things on their own, they won't feel like hesitating when it comes to doing something for the betterment of them.